I want to make a simple bag, a cylinder. It will have a pocket, this one. It will have this cover. The gusset will be like this, and I will make something I don't do often. I will stitch it with this, and I will stitch this on this. It will have a D-ring. The handles will be like this. It is a very nice element of design. It will stay like this. You will see a trick when I will make this handle. It will be a very good trick. And I will line the gusset. Not entirely. You see this line? I will line only inside this line. I do this because it will bend exactly as I want. I line with this thin and relatively rigid leather. I want it to be firm, and I want this edge to bend, of course. The glue is spread, it is already dried. Now I will place this as precise as I can, like this one and this one. I will trim the excess. And now I will make something as important as the quality of the glue. I will press. I use this silicone sheet from IKEA. It is translucent, so I can see what I do, and it distributes the pressure very, very good. And this will look better this way. Now you see, this bends. Now I will make the holes. I will stitch this here, you see. No, I will stitch it. No, this is the handle. Huh. I will stitch this. So first I will make the holes. I will make a lot of holes. It will be boring. It will be boring. This pattern. I need some weights. And this. It is a sort of silver pen because it is a gold pen. I hope you see. I will mark everything. I will make a few holes, not so many. First I will mark. Easy peasy. And so on. Here the same. the most important thing is that you make the same distance from the edge to the hole. If you make variations of distance between the holes, there is no such a problem, not a very big problem. But if you go further to the edge, it will be seen. I made a lot of holes. I made these holes, these holes, these holes, these holes, these holes, but I didn't make the holes for the pocket. I told you that I will make something special with it. So what will be so special? I will make a frame for this pocket, design element. So I will scratch because I will glue like this. I will also scratch this. The glue will adhere better, of course, because of this. I won't scratch all of this, only from here to here. And now I will glue. First I will glue this. I improvised a tool. I cut a painter's tool. Okay, these two. It will be stitched, so the adherence, the bond is not really important. It helps us to make the holes and to stitch easy. My editor won't let all of this. This is a boring process, of course. You see? A very small frame. Like this. And now I have 90 degrees here, so I will place this here like this. Like this. Trim the excess. Now you see why I didn't scratch all the strap for the bottom. I think you don't see, but I have lines here. I will make them more visible. And of course I will glue the pocket here in order to make all the holes in the same time. So a small scratch. No need to spread a lot of glue because I will stitch and you will stitch also. But of course you can use the holes from the pattern. No need to do as I do. But for me it's easier. And now I will spread the glue here. You see this tool, how versatile it is. Here we have too much glue. Remove some of it. I will use this to match the holes like this. And now we have the pocket. You see? It has an accent. And this will be the cover for this pocket. I use a weight, the silver pen. Luckily the silver pen is removable. We use a clip to remove. You see, I have here some. There is none, and here the same, there is none. So it is clean. Now the holes. You know how to make holes, of course. Me too. It stays, so my hand is almost relaxed when making the holes. I need this because I made too many holes since 1988 when I started to do leathercraft. Holes, holes, holes. See you when ready. Now let's place the magnet. So how do we do that? Of course I won't find the silver pen. First this, then cut, then this one like this on this part, and then this. I saw people bend it in the other direction, but I do it like this. And now glue, of course, glue. Some scratch. This time I will use a brush to spread the glue. Sometimes I like it with a brush. Like this. I marked the holes also here, so I will match. It is a perfect match. Almost perfect. Reposition it. And I have this plastic on this weight, so it won't make sound. Some stitching on this big pocket. I will stitch this piece on the gusset. I will stitch this piece on the gusset with my usual improvisations. First magnetic pony stitch, then I use this to keep everything in place. I will start with a reinforced step. And so on. And so on. I will also stitch this one. I will stitch the cover of the pocket. It looks awesome. I really like it. Let's fix it. better. And so on. I stitched the cover of the pocket. We can place the other part of the magnet. As you see, I made an indentation. We have it here. I will mark the signs like this. I have this plastic. I will insert it in the pocket in order to make the cuts. I will make 1, 2. Now I will place the magnet like this. I will also place this little piece of metal inside. I have to watch, I have to look at it. So now it's in. I bend those two little legs. You see it's in here. A little more plastic. And now it stays close. You hear. Now, before stitching the gussets, I will do this tomorrow. Today it is already late. I'm a little tired. I will make these handles. I will place every one of them like this. I will glue, I will stitch, and I will leave enough holes to stitch here. So let's do it. This time we need a strong bond. A little here, a little here. You can scratch, it isn't necessary to skive. If you have problems with skiving, but I like to skive. I like to cut things. Okay, spread glue here and here. Okay, I made 2, so I will spread glue on these 2. Hey. Of course, you have the signs on the pattern, but believe me, if you want to do it easy, do it like this. It's easy. You see? This is already good. Now let's make the second part like this. Okay. It will be here. Oh. Let's press it better. This leather is too varnishable. Now I will make the holes and the handle will be here like this. You see? It looks really good. I stitched this. I stitched the pocket, the cover of the pocket, I placed the magnet. I have to tell you something before. It is easier for me to stitch like this and like this when the bag is ready, and before that I will stitch the zipper here, and only after I stitch everything I will make this stitching on these holes. I already stitched this, so now it's easier to stitch this. I will stitch this. It's really easy. I will use my usual magnetic pony stitch. I don't have thread in the needles, but soon I will have, like this, like this. I take 3.5 times the thread for this stitching. I use the smallest needle I can put the thread in. You see, this is my method. Sometimes I have to throw the thread with how do you say, with a plier, so I will start here. Oh, I will use edge paint for this. This is a stitching that I don't make often, and I have some problems in coordinating the steps. Our bag starts to look like something. It is somehow an unusual small bag, but it looks really good. You see, and so on. I will make this stitching, and the other one. I stitched the gusset. I used some edge paint to make it beautiful. I will use another 1 or 2 layers of edge paint. I will stitch the zipper like this. First I will stitch the zipper on this leather, then I will stitch this leather on this. Now let's glue this like this. I made another one, but I made it in the wrong way, so now I will glue it correct. In fact, this is another zipper. Like this. I will make the holes and I will stitch, but first I will reinforce this. I will line this part of the zipper. I like to do that. I will stitch this here like this. It will be a beautiful contrast element. But first, holes and stitch this. Place a leather here. And I will stitch it too. Like this. I don't have to mark these holes because the space between my holes is 5 millimeters and these punches have these 5 millimeters, so it's easy peasy. You see why I do this? I stitched this. I will correct my first mistake. Because of a mistake it appears this design, which I like a lot. Okay. It will stay like this, with this inside. You see? So I will make these holes and the stitching, and then it will be ready. So let's make these holes. I will use another trick. I have this marker. He marks from 5 to 5 millimeters. It's my usual spacing. I will make these holes too. Then I will make this stitching and this stitching, and we will meet again at that moment. Some stitching on this part of the zipper. And now the last stitching, it's easy to make it. It is this one. Three times and a little more for the stitching. Okay. You see, I have to use force to insert the thread into the needle. This first step is reinforced. I will finish this stitching and we will see each other after that. I stitched the zipper and now I will stitch the handle. As you see, I have more holes on this piece than on this piece. So I will start to make holes and I will stitch this until I reach this point here. The first step is reinforced as always. I have to make 1, 2, 3, and when it will be the fourth hole, I will start to stitch it there. See? Now I will make this step, and with this one I will go and stitch it on the bag. Okay. And here now it is stitched. It's not really easy and neither hard. It's uncomfortable, but it is a normal stitching. Nothing special. I will help myself with this. Now it stays well, so it's easy to stitch. I can remove this because everything is in place and it stays firm in position. I will stitch one of these because I want to show you what happens when we will reach this point. You see, we are here. We go out with this thread, and now we don't introduce this thread in the bag. We do it like this. And now we can continue and finish the stitching. We are out with these two needles. Reinforce the last step. Finish the stitching like this. And I will make all these 4 stitches. 2 and these 2, and after that everything will be ready. I didn't show you how to stitch the strap, but I don't think there is a problem for anyone. It will be stitched here, here, and here, of course. Everything is on the pattern. I love this bag. It's so funny. It is the first bag of this kind I ever made. Cat hair, a lot. I will burn it fast with this. It smells. You don't know how it smells, but it smells. Okay, this is the bag. I hope I will make tomorrow pictures with my niece. Ready.